25 years, Erik has devoted his life to theater education. And for the past 2 decades, he has helped shape one of the strongest educational theater communities in the country. Erik currently serves as the artistic director of the Warren Consolidated School of Performing Arts, home to Thespian Troupe 1000, where he has taught theater since 2001. During that time, he has helped build the largest high school theater program in Michigan. His students are known not only for their talent and preparation, but for their professionalism, generosity, and kindness. But Erik's impact reaches far beyond his own classroom. Through his leadership of the Michigan Educational Theater Association, Erik helped transform what was possible for theater students across the state and build a culture rooted in service, trust, and a single guiding question: what is best for our students? Under his leadership, Michigan's Thespian Festival grew from approximately 600 students to nearly 2,000. He helped expand student opportunities, statewide programming, and perhaps most remarkably, grew Michigan's college scholarship program from one school offering $3,000 in scholarships to 25 schools offering more than $35 million last year. Creating what has become the largest college scholarship competition of its kind in the country. That is not simply growth, that is vision made real. And yet, for all of Erik's accomplishments, what people speak about most is who he is. He is the glue, the steady presence, the person who welcomes new teachers, honors longtime leaders, invites people into the work, and keeps the focus where it belongs, on students. Erik Hart represents the very best of theater education. Excellence without ego, leadership without politics, service without expectation, and a lifelong commitment to building spaces where students and teachers can thrive. It is our great honor to induct Erik Hart into the Educational Theater Association Hall of Fame.
So, 26 years ago, I attended this Hall of Fame dinner for the very first time. I had just come off my first year of teaching, and I was full of energy. I just directed 4 shows, a little too ambitious for a first-year teacher. But I remember sitting in this room, and I was just in awe of the people that came up to the microphone. As a first-year teacher, I was dumbfounded. And I remember thinking about the thousands of students that those teachers must have taught and inspired and changed. And to stand here now is very humbling. But I'm not here because of anything I did alone. I'm here because of a group of extraordinary people who found me and guided me at the exact right moments. And that started with Kevin Schneider, who was my high school theater teacher. He pulled me out of an English class after I delivered a 1-minute monologue about a dog dying. And he gave me my first role without even auditioning. And I was hooked. But he tricked me, now that I think about it. But to this day, he remains my best friend, and I'm forever grateful to Kevin. I'm also here because of my parents, obviously, but who nurtured me and my creativity. Yeah, you can't do it without parents, guys. No, you can't. They supported me from the start in theater, and a lot of kids don't get that. And they even supported me when I borrowed the living room furniture for shows, and including disconnecting the dining room sconces because they fit perfectly for Anne of Green Gables. Then I went on to Michigan State, and I had a boatload of directors that inspired me, but I especially wanted to thank Dr. Dixie Durr, who knew exactly how to handle my energy. She would simply pat her heart like this, and that was her sign for Erik, bring it down. And in my first year of teaching, Megan Dunham introduced me to the International Thespian Society, our state theater festival, as well as the international festival. And it's there that I actually met John Gillespie, who invited me to join him for this new theater project in Warren, Michigan. And I accepted, and for the next 20 years together, we built the Warren Consolidated School of Performing Arts along with the rest of our staff. My work with EDTA began when Phil Moss saw some potential in me and encouraged me to take on bigger and bigger roles in the state organization. And with his trust and support, with incredible other theater educators like Lori Hathaway and John Rutherford, I remain grateful to them. I continue to work with them every day, as well as new teachers and people like Meg Weeks. And of course, all of this takes an amazing amount of devotion, as you all know. And it takes a ton of time. It takes a lot of focus. It's draining. It takes a lot of energy to do great things. And it takes a lot of late nights, more than any of us should ever admit. And because of that, I know I wasn't always able to give as much to the people who mattered to me the most. And so, more than anything, I'm standing here because of my wife and my 2 kids. And it's my wife that carried so much at home, and my children who supported me and loved me and continue to thrive. But it's their devotion and their care for me that made it possible for me to share so much of my talent with other people. And finally, I just want to thank every teacher in the room tonight. Your work is one of the most important and obviously underappreciated forms of public service there is, period. Teaching is hard enough, as we know. Doing theater on top of that is a big ask. And this room is absolutely full of talent, but more importantly, you are all full of care. And you care about your students, and they feel that. And I just want you to know that I care about you, and I hope that you feel that too. Thank you.